5.5 centuries ago, my country, France, was caught in a civil war, or rather a war of religions. It was a serious bloodbath. People would slaughter their long-lasting neighbor just because they thought he would not worship the right God. The majority of the people supporting the official state religion thought they belonged to the camp of good, and that the believers in the other religion were in the camp of evil, and vice versa. You see that everywhere. But it's not only a matter of purely religious truth, as religions can be instrumentalized. Indeed, our religion is what binds us together, what separates us from them. There is inevitably a political aspect to the question, and thus a political conflict. This is one of the reasons why, and this might be shocking to many, the idea that a religion should enjoy a state monopoly is rejected by liberals. They think church and state ought to be separated, that religion and state should be separated, and that religion should be a private matter, that we should respect and tolerate. Philosophers Spinoza and Voltaire described the Dutch society and the English society of their respective times as open and thus civilized. They understood the value of tolerance. Different religions, different religious beliefs were a private thing. They did not prevent people from exchanging in harmony in the public sphere. And this atmosphere of tolerance was fostering peaceful relations, actually crucial for economic progress. Many people think that not to have a religion makes us necessarily evil. Well, one of my best friends does not believe in God. He is the most respectable, trustworthy, loyal, kind, compassionate person I've ever met. Why, let me tell you, this is not the case of many of the churchgoers I would be shocked to listen to bad-mouthing after Mass service on Sunday morning when I was a kid. So, we should be tolerant of others' beliefs and non-beliefs. And one reason is the famous knowledge problem, so often mentioned by Austrian economist and philosopher Friedrich Hayek. Even if we have found the truth collectively for a lot of questions, such as the earth is not flat, well, there are many realms in social life in which the notion of truth is actually difficult.
Oh, by the way, remember that a few centuries ago, the opinion that the earth is not the center of the universe was not tolerated in Europe.
So, you can see the link here between tolerance, pluralism, and the emergence of truth. Had societies remained intolerant of this opinion, we would not have had pluralism of opinions and would still believe that the earth
is the center of the universe.
Now, are burgers really bad cuisine? Is Justin Bieber bad music? Is your religion better than mine? Is modern art ugly? Well, frankly, there's no truth for such questions. How do I know what is best for everybody then? Well, honestly, seriously, I can't. We can't. You can't. And that is why I or anyone else should not be in a position to impose their view of the truth on others. Live and let live, in sum. As long as I don't infringe on others' rights and others don't infringe on my rights, let's respect each other's beliefs, even if we think some of them are stupid. Some are afraid that such a position would lead to moral relativism. But openness and tolerance do not undermine self-directed individuals to try to be better. Tolerance does not mean accepting things that physically hurt me. I should not accept my freedoms will be infringed. And remember how pluralism is the basis for the discovery of truth in many aspects of life. From this point of view, tolerance is a moral position. Finally, let me deal with a classic question. Should we, as liberals who are promoting tolerance, tolerate the intolerant? Well, many brilliant thinkers have tried to answer this paradox of tolerance. And the simple answer is that when intolerance is so extreme that both any rational discussion is impossible and the intolerance seriously threaten our individual rights, it is wiser not to tolerate them. But luckily, life is not essentially about hard cases. Thus, 99.99% of the time, tolerance should prevail.